Now at the plate, Dirk Eischen. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Dirk Eischen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Dirk Eischen. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
From the stretch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
To the right side and through, a base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
The batter.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Aaron Sanchez earns his 8th victory of the season. Carlos Rodon takes his 17th loss of the year. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Smoke toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Dirk Eischen. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Again, another foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber.
Batting fourth, no left fielder.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-2. Pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Next for the Mets, Dirk Eischen.
Number 1, Dirk Eischen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Gonzalez stands at second with no outs. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, giving him an even .450 for his career. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Cody Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cody Anderson.
1-1-1-1.
And this is popped up. Eischen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dirk Eischen comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Ready now for the White Sox, Nicky Delmonico. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Delmonico.
1-1-1.
Eischen is there. Oh, beautiful dive. Hats off to that one. Stepping up to the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him. So you can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Dirk Eischen. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Late inning problems have doomed this team all season. It's a hallmark of a losing club, not being able to hold a lead. And here's another example of the bullpen serving up the tying run here in the late innings.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and two away. Hit hard towards center. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The New York Mets win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Ryan Stanek gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.